Hi Libra, welcome to my channel. This is Shooting Stars Tarot, and this is your monthly love reading for March 2016. If you'd like a private reading, you can email me at the link below and schedule it. And let's go ahead and get started. So, Spirit, what are the messages for Libra for love in March 2016? What are the messages and guidance for Libra in March 2016 in love? What are the messages for Libra in March 2016 for love? Love messages for Libra. One more. What are the messages for Libra in March 2016? Love messages for Libra. All right. This one. Okay. We have the Four of Cups, Justice, Queen of Swords, Three of Pentacles, Six of Swords, King of Cups, Eight of Cups, Seven of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, and Six of Cups. Can everybody see all of those? Okay. All right, Libra. Let me take just a minute and look at this and see if I can come up with what is going on in your love life for March. All right, Libra. Well, swords are indicative of air signs, which is you. Cups are indicative of water signs, so that you could be dealing with a Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer, or someone that has those types of energies. There's some earth in here too, a little bit, not much, with the pentacles. So they could have those characteristics as well. Whoops. All right, let's get started. Well, the foundation of your love life in March is really the Four of Cups. So you may be, the Four of Cups is really, you have all of this and something more is being offered to you, but you're not really wanting to look at anything new. You're not even really wanting to focus on the past. You're just kind of complacent and not necessarily giving up, but you're just kind of done with the situation for now. So I don't know if you're done with a person or the situation's just over. We'll see as we talk through this, but you're definitely moving in a slow pace. You're not really even thinking about it. You're just complacent. So with this being a water energy, I don't know if they're the ones that are being complacent and you're trying to offer something to them and they're just not wanting to have anything to do with it. But I think here where this cup is actually being offered to you. So I think this is more your energy and your view of the situation where they're trying to proceed, give you something, say we're grateful, be grateful for the situation, and you're just not having it. You don't want to deal with it or go there right now. You're just kind of not wanting to see it. Now what's crossing you is Justice. Now Justice could really be you're trying to show them something or prove a point to them because somebody wronged you or you were really happy and they weren't taking it, they weren't as happy as you were, so you're just like, well, fine, you'll see you're going to miss me. So if you're in a relationship, there may have just been nothing really bad. It's just you're just kind of complacent right now, and you're wanting to prove a point. If you're single, you may have a lot of stuff being offered to you right now, and you're kind of just focusing on yourself, and you're doing your work, and just maybe trying to prove to yourself that you are really worthy of the type of love and affection that you want, that you're dreaming of. So you're trying to prove a point here. There's decisions being made, and there's going to be some resolution. But right now, you're just not having it. It's going to be up to them, and you've already made up your mind. And you're just going to kind of wait it out and see what happens. And hopefully, they'll be, according to you, hopefully they'll be coming around and see what they had and go from there. Even if it's just a small situation, it's nothing major. But it could be something as simple as you're done talking about it, and you're just going to wait for them to come and say, you're right, I agree with you. Now, what's grounding the situation is the Queen of Swords. And the Queen of Swords is you. It's an air energy. So you're definitely sad and contemplative about the situation. This can mean, I don't want to get really negative about anything. It could be maybe miscarriage or a breakup, and you're just kind of stoic, and you're sad, and you're not worried about it. You're just going to be up in the sky, doing your life. Even if you're not happy about it, you're just going to be there for a while. You're not going to take any position. You've already taken your position, and you're not really going to budge. You're just kind of done with it right now. And you've already decided that. And if anything's going to change, it's going to be because the other person is going to say, look, okay, you're right. I'm done. Let's not fight anymore. If this is a fight. Yeah, you're definitely feeling a sense of sadness about it. But you're also not willing to take any action because you feel you are you're going to stand your ground. All right, what's crowning the situation is the Six of Swords. And this is a good card because you're coming from rough waters. This is also you. You're coming from rough waters, and you're going on a journey of some sort, like a spiritual quest, and you're going to be focusing on yourself and your goals and what you're doing, which is just what you should be doing. This is what's crowning the situation. So you are sad, but you're done worrying about it. You're just going to go on your journey and do your life the way that you really want to do. And you're hoping also, there's a sense of hope that there's going to be some sort of resolution and calmness that's coming from what you're going to be doing, where you're going. It could be even a trip. You could actually be going on a trip, and in that space and in that time, you will find peace. And you might be going with family, with friends, but you're done worrying. You might be sad, but you're done thinking about it. You're just going to move forward and go to a place that is going to bring you peace and serenity. Okay, what's in the recent past is the Three of Pentacles. Now this is a Earth, indicative of an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. And this is really all about nobility and success and business and things working in your favor and making good connections and being communicative. And it's very, mercantilistic. So this is in the recent past, and this is most likely you or some sort of energy that's around you or within you that you really are, you're just making your life happen the way you want to make it. You're being social, and you're making the right connections, and you are out in business, and your stuff's getting done, and you're also being very successful with it. It's not like you're trying to do this and trying to do that and things aren't working. You're actually being very successful, you're very stable and grounded, and you have a very good support system and a very good supportive community around you. So that's in your recent past. And in your recent future, I really like this card because it's a water energy. Again, with this, it's the water energy. This is an air card, but there's lots of water here. So the King of Cups is a very developed and mature and emotional but light. Very emotional but very light. Not so much sensitive where they get all frustrated and offended. They take things for what they are, and they don't give them too much thought externally. They may be thinking about it inside, but very stable, very giving, very loving and warm, and very just set in their life and set with where they're going, and very helpful and very caring. So this is an energy that is in your near future. So I don't know if they're going to be coming back around and saying, look, I'm sorry, I got off on the wrong idea about this. You were right. I'm here to help you. I want to be here for you. I'm offering you a nice life or a nice time. And I want to do that with you. So they're here. They're here in the future. Maybe you're just needing to separate, not leave the person, but maybe you just need to leave this situation and just go and have your journey first, and then come back, pull back, and stop dwelling and forgetting about it, and they'll come right back into the future. So what we have in the 7th position now, this is how you view the situation. And this is funny because, again, it's a water sign, a water energy. We have the cups, and you can see here it's dark, it's heavy. This person is walking away from everything that they've built. And this is, again, how you're viewing the situation. So you feel frustrated and sad, and you are wanting to walk away from the situation. And maybe that's what you're doing here. It could just be temporary. But why I'm bringing these two cards together is this is your past. This is your recent past. And you are successful. You have built a good, strong community and network. And that's what all this is. You've built that. And you don't want to walk away from that. And maybe you've built that with this person, and you don't really want to walk away from it. So you're not going to. You're just going to be contemplative and figure it out on your own. Air energies tend to, like, some people really need people to help them make decisions, and some people make quick decisions, and some people go inside their head and they really stew about things for a long time and figure it out. But air energies, they have their own way of figuring it out, where they're in their head, but they're not dwelling. They're not spinning or vortexing or going down a rabbit hole. They're just step away and figure it out on their own time, in their own space, without a lot of frustration and worry. So could very well be what this is. You just may need to just get away and have a good time with friends and loved ones, and come back, and it'll all just be forgotten. And they will still be here. And you've built a lot together and for yourself, and you don't really want to walk away. So this is what you're thinking, but you're really not going to do that. You're just thinking that. Now, how they're viewing the situation, this in the 8th position of the Celtic cross, it's how they're viewing you, how they are viewing the situation, and how anybody on the outside is looking in on the situation. So here we have the 7 of Swords, again, air energy. So what this means is that they're viewing you as someone who is just into so many things and always carrying more than they can, and always trying very hard and working towards it. And even if some things get dropped along the way, they're viewing you as someone who doesn't forget that. They're, if they have to drop something for a time, they'll go back and pick it up. And so it's a very light card, but it's also someone who's carrying a lot, but not too worried about it. It's not that you're carrying so much that you're just dwelling in deep and hurt and can't move on. You're carrying a lot, but you're happily carrying it. And you know that sometimes you're going to drop the balls sometimes, and you're going to go back and pick them up. And they know that. They know that. Everybody knows that. That's how you're being viewed in this situation and in general right now. You have a lot on your plate, and you don't forget things. So that's a very good card for this position. So what that really means is don't worry so much. Don't worry so much. You can feel heavy, but sometimes you just need a little release and time with yourself, time with loved ones, and it comes back. You'll come back and pick them up. So don't, and it's interesting because this card, the Seven of Swords, follows the Six of Cards. So this could be you dropping some. I'm done for a minute. I'm going to move away, go have a good time, relax, get back into my zone, and I'm going to come back, and then here we are with the Seven of Swords, and we're just going to come right back and get these two. And they're going to be here. These aren't swords or whatever, but it could be just, these could just be left discussions or left thoughts or left moments, and you're going to just come right, they're going to still be here, and you're going to come right back and pick them up. Knight of Pentacles in the 9th position. This is so interesting because I think this is the third reading where I have had that card in that position. So people are very hopeful and very afraid. So this 9th position in the Celtic Cross is your hopes and fears of the situation. It is a card of success, youthful success. So you've worked hard. You're building something strong and something solid. There's good people around you. And this is an earth energy. And I like this card for you in this position specifically because you don't forget. You don't forget. You know that you've built something and you are very stable. Your connections are stable. Your friends are stable. Your career is stable. Your relationships are stable. You know that you are in a good place. And you know that sometimes you have to drop some things and come back and pick them up later, but you're always going to be having more to offer. You have a lot of love to give, and you have a lot of energy and caring and stability to up for offer. You want to help somebody. You want to be there for someone and be somebody's support system, and you're strong. Look at this very strong dark horse that's slowly moving through the countryside. That's you. You are strong and stable, and so you're hoping, again, this is in your hopes and fears, and this is an earth energy, so you're hoping that that's going to count for something with somebody. There may have just been some sort of minor misunderstanding, and you're really hoping that they say, look, I know that I'm not discounting anything that you've done or anything that you've built. I want to be with you, and I'm taking it seriously, and I'm taking you seriously because you definitely have this to offer. And they may also, someone else may be also offering this to you, and you're afraid because you actually want to be here. You want to be here with this person, and this person saying, hey, look at me, I'm the one that you want to be with. That could be also. But I don't think so. I think this is more of your hope that what you have built is going to be enough for someone, and it definitely will be. And you're afraid that it's not going to be, but it will be. You have built a strong foundation. And they know that. Maybe you don't know that. You need to not forget that. Because this is here in your past, and it's strong and it's stable, and it's in your hopes and fears, and you're afraid to walk away from any of it. Okay, in your 10th position, which is the outcome of the whole reading, we have the Six of Cups. Again, with the water energy now. This is a very young, youthful energy card, emotional. This card really indicates memories of youth and happiness and good times and surrounded by loved ones, and you're out in the countryside and you're having a good time, and all your cups are full. So this is the outcome. There's happiness, and there's going to be a youthful energy. Oh, I'm always putting this wrong. There's going to be a youthful energy to the rest of this month You just almost, I think, need to get away for a minute. Don't walk away. Come back and pick up where you left off, and then here you go. Good times, happiness, joy, surrounded by wonderful people that you love. Most likely somebody a water sign or somebody that has a water sign characteristics, because they're offering it to you. They're here. You don't want to walk away from them, but you just might need a little bit of a break. Just go over here for a little while, take a little bit of a break, and you'll come back around. And I think really that you know that, but you're a little afraid because you don't want to lose everything that you've built with somebody or with yourself, and you won't. All right, Libra, let's look at your oracle card and see how that can tie up some of this. So I'm using the Fairy Oracles by Brian Froud. I've had this deck for years, over a decade, and I've always loved the artwork. I'm just going to pull one card. So, Spirit, what are the additional messages for Libra in love in March 2016? What are the additional messages for Libra in March 2016? What is an additional love message or outcome message for Libra in love in March 2016? Okay. This one. The Friends. Card 46. Okay, well, give me 1 second and I will pull it from the book and read it. But look how beautiful this artwork is. The Friends. You just need to get away and go on a little journey with some people that you love and have a very good and joyful time. Let's see what this says. Give me 1 second to pull it up. Friendly cooperation with others is necessary to reach mutual goals. Willingness to give and receive assistance and support is also required. Ask friends for help and suggestions. Listen with respect and accept the gifts willingly offered. Wow. And it talks about connections, which you have here. Unconditional receiving is more difficult than unconditional giving. You definitely don't want to right now. 4 feet are more stable than 2 feet. Alternatively, the fairy may be saying that you will benefit at this time from offering support and aid to a friend. So look around you. Someone you love may be needing your help and to be too bound up by fear of rejection or pride to ask. That could be somebody else that knows you have a lot of support and love to offer, and you're willing to. They may be afraid to ask. You may be afraid to offer. Volunteer your help to your friends and give unconditionally from a generous, loving heart. It will do you good, increasing your store of credit for help in time of need, and it might even help them. Wow. So they know you haven't forgotten. Don't be afraid to offer, and definitely don't be afraid to accept. You know you want to offer help to people and accept and accept. Be strong enough to accept help that's being offered to you from this person. It might not necessarily be help, but you've definitely built a strong community here and a strong network, and this person is definitely offering you something. And even look at this. I love this card. I love this card because look, here you are. Here you are. They're sitting here offering something to you and you're looking down at the ground. Forget it. I'm done. I don't want to think about this right now. But look at this card. He's actually facing away from you. He's facing away from you. But look at where his eyes are. His eyes The cup is closest to you, and his eyes are looking directly at you. So and I say he, but it could be he or she. They definitely want to offer you something, and you're not wanting to accept it, but they definitely are going to be there when you get back from wherever you are going. So take time, but don't take too much time. Don't be afraid. Give and receive. All right, Libra, that is your reading for March. If you'd like a private reading, you can email me. And I look forward to doing your reading next month. Thank you.